All right, welcome to Situations with Moon. And you know how you do when you get with Moon, you're in the situation room. And when you get in the situation room, we talk about things we want to talk about. We talk about things we need to talk about. I need y'all to go in that bio, hit the link, subscribe, share, reach out, tell a friend. Go to YouTube, get them subscriptions up. I need y'all. Hey, look, today,
Get them up.
I got some great information for y'all today. You know what I'm saying? Can help change your life around. Tell the people who you are, man.
What's going on, everybody? You know what I'm saying? It's your boy, Big CEO, Invisible Tats, DMV Music Plug. You know what I'm saying? You might know me from whichever name, but Big CEO.
And tell them where we at.
All right, so right now, you know what I'm saying? We at Gwen Park, the high school I graduated from. Specifically, we on the practice field where there's been a lot of blood, sweat, tears, laughs, like all that right here. You know what I'm saying? Football was a part of my life my whole life. I definitely would say it helped develop, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Coach Hayes, a boy to a man. So I was like, shoot, we might as well come over here. Boy, so much I went on this field, boy, I swear to God.
So look, so let's get to the journey, the process, get into the field. So let's talk about coming up. So
Yeah.
what was it like for you growing up? You know, where you come up at? What was your household like? What was you into as a kid?
Yeah, so I guess you say my difficulties was different than other people's difficulties. I was born in South Carolina. My family's from South Carolina. Moved up here to Maryland when I was about I was 7, 8 years old. And then like growing up, you know what I'm saying, having that balance of down there, you know what I'm saying, in the streets, you know what I'm saying, the country, and then coming up here, like I said, my daddy, you know what I'm saying, he worked his ass off. I ain't gonna hold you. Like my mother and my father, they the ones that came from shit, dirt, nothing. And I got too much respect for them to be like, oh, you know what I'm saying, I like came from nothing. You feel me? Early on, you know what I'm saying, before we moved to Maryland, you know what I'm saying, I was staying with grandmother, you know what I'm saying, back around the way and everything. And when you a kid, you don't know you struggling for real. And that's when you really, you know what I'm saying, understand the good job of your parents for real. Like, you know what I'm saying, when I was a little kid, it was situations where I look at now and be like, oh, that ain't even really supposed to be like that. But I feel like my parents and family did such a good job for one, raising and then making sure that all right, things might not be good now, but it's gonna be good later. And once we moved up to the Maryland, got to like 10, 11 years old, we in the birds, we good, man. But as a kid, obviously I had to do that balance of I was just over here. Now, you know what I'm saying, I'm over here. These kids over here looking at me like, ooh. But then I'll go back around the way, they're like, bro, you good. You know what I'm saying? 2-level house, you know what I'm saying? So those like the balance I had to do, but I pivoted though. Yeah.
So let me ask you this so people could get a better understanding of this. You hang around street dudes. You real cool with street dudes.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you deal in the industry with some of the toughest of the street dudes, but you say that you're not a street dude, and you say that to even call yourself that is a disrespect
Mm-hmm.
to your father.
Mm-hmm.
Why did you say that?
Because it is, bro. Folks be out here. I don't even understand why, you know what I'm saying, folks even glorify, you know what I'm saying, that title, bro. And like as I get older, I got kids, you feel me? And I see like what really goes in with being a parent, bro. And like I said, like to see what my, you know what I'm saying, daddy went to and what he did for his wife, his mother, father, brothers and sisters, and his 3 sons, bro. You know what I'm saying? I look like a fool, you know what I'm saying, to be like, yeah, I'm a street guy. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Father broke his neck to help
you
you.
feel me? Like,
Yeah.
nah, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I do, you know what I'm saying, feel like when people do that, bro, like y'all like disrespecting y'all parents, bro. Cause at the end of the day, I don't know if, you know what I'm saying, like folks got kids, but once you get kids, you'll really see like, bro, like, nah, this ain't easy. And if your parents really had you right, yeah, you ain't supposed to be out here looking stupid, yo. You can't.
Nah, you can't. Nah, and it's important, bro. Like, people don't honor their parents like that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Especially their father. Fathers are getting a bad name out here.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And some of them deserve it. Some
You
of them
definitely
some
do.
shit, bro. Some of them really some shit. But you do have the great ones, and I don't want to say proud. That ain't the right. But I'm so happy to hear a black man honor his father that way.
Mm-hmm.
And fuck that street shit. My father all that shit sound good, but nah, my father broke his neck.
Mm-hmm.
For me, I wish the fuck I would be out here trying to act like I ain't had nobody helping me, right? Nah, I love that shit. That shit is, and a lot of more of these young guys need to understand that sometimes your parents be struggling trying to see you get it, and they can't, and you hate them. They breaking their neck to try to
Boy,
do it for
I ain't
you.
gonna lie to you, bro. I hated the fuck out my father when I was younger, bro. Like, that's my best friend. Now, I ain't gonna hold you. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, when I was younger, like he was tough as shit. But This nigga, see why now? But yeah, I hated the fuck out that nigga, bro.
So,
Shout out to my daddy though. Love you though. My fault, bro.
so how old was you when you got into football?
See, look, this goes back into, you know what I'm saying, that street stuff. My parents made sure I had activities, you know? Like, I ain't had time to do nothing else. But when I came up in Maryland, 8 years old, yeah, like about 8 years old. That's when I got into it wasn't called Pop Winner, it was called like SYS or something, like SYS League or something like that. But yeah, and from there to 18, football every year, two of days every year, fullback and linebacker. Sometimes wing, you know what I'm saying, shit like that. But yeah, most of the time fullback and linebacker, crushing them. After Phil, after Danny Hayes, crushing it.
Yeah. So, what happened with football? Why you stopped?
I ain't like it. Like this being respectful, like I said, my parents had me doing that on some structure, you know what I'm saying, building character, but legit to make sure they know where I'm at. So you know, like when we was younger, we ain't have cell phones.
Yeah, you just everywhere.
You were just everywhere. But when you think about it, low key, our parents ain't give a fuck about us, Joe. I'm like 13, 14 years old. I'm outside.
Outside.
You know what I'm saying? As long as we make it home, our parents like, all right, you good. You feel me?
You got certain time being out, you get a little responsibility,
You
but you
feel
get to
me?
go out.
No, facts. But yeah, I just didn't like it, bro. So when that last time I turned them pads in, when I graduated, it was done. It was done. And I wasn't that good. I was average. Ain't no scholarships knocking on my door. We ain't worried about that. You know?
But just the fun and the excitement of being out here banging. I played football coming up, and like, I used to get excited football season. Like, oh, we playing this year. I used to get excited, bro. Like, come out on the field. And it was like, football was one of them escapes for me. Because during that game, I know I'm playing. I know I'm the starter. I know I'm in the game. So throughout the, week, I know when this day come, we about to get some wreck, and I know I'm gonna be right playing. So it was a thing for me. But let me ask you this. With you being so well-rounded, and we'll get to that, how you became so well-rounded, but let's get to all your fuck-ups.
Yeah.
We're gonna continue to make mistakes, but I'm talking about
We all
you
is.
was knucklehead fucking up and doing bad shit.
Yeah.
And getting in trouble.
Yeah.
Was it a thing with you that you realized like, nah, this ain't for me? Was it more so like, man, my parents gonna kill my ass? Like, what was it that got you back on the right track?
Man, it was a mixture of both. One, the couple of times I have got in trouble, shit, I started young, started getting in trouble. I ain't gonna hold you, like 11, 12 years old. But petty shit though. But you know, all that shit stick with you. Fuck that expungement stuff, bro. I don't even believe in expungement, but all that stuff stick with you, bro. And like once I got older, the last time I got in trouble, I was like 21, 22. I'm over here trying to get apartments and stuff. They like, bro, you got I'm getting denied for apartments. You know what I'm saying? My BM looking at me crazy. I got kids. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's like, nah, bro. And a lot of my stuff was like anger issues, like wilding up. So it's like, all right, bro, we gotta figure out how to, you know what I'm saying, one, be emotionally mature and really think about the future in the second. You feel me? So is knowing that I'm messing my life up and I keep messing my life up, it's gonna stay with me. You feel me? And then two, you know what I'm saying, one of the medium times that I did get in trouble, first time I got in trouble, my father sat down with me, he like, look, bro, and I hope, you know what I'm saying, my father don't think there's too much information, but he was like, other than my, you know what I'm saying, my daddy passing, it's the worst day of my life. Could you imagine hearing that, you know what I'm saying, from your real OG? Fuck the other stuff. Like your real OG saying, other than my daddy died, that's the worst day of my life. And then another time I got in trouble, you know what I'm saying, mom come pick me up, woo. Like she screamed, not like screaming at me. She's crying, screaming the whole car ride. You know how women get the like could you imagine, like as a man, you feel me? It's like, nah, yeah, can't keep going through that. So
Shit, eat your soul.
eat your soul, bro. Eat your soul. Like you said, I got parents breaking their neck and they looking like, you still get in trouble? It didn't make no sense. You know what I'm saying? So nah, I had to stop all that.
And my grandmother told my grandmother to break her neck to make sure I had Nikes, Coke, you know what I'm saying? Make sure I was fly, kept up with the styles. But I was getting locked up, and she told me one day, she said, you don't have to do this. She's like, you want to do this. You want to go to jail. She's like, you got a roof over your head. You got food every night. You got clothes. She's like, you want to do this. And I used to look at her like, how do I want to go to
Yeah,
jail? I don't want to go to
definitely
jail.
don't
As
want to.
soon as I go out the house, I'm right back on the block,
Mm-hmm.
hand to hand. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Your ass want to go to jail. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? But so you ended up reaching a point, and I guess like some of us been like little hustlers all our life coming up
Mhm.
from, like me, I started out on carrying grocery bags, pumping gas,
Mhm.
so cutting grass, shoveling snow. I was doing a whole lot of little stuff to make money back then, right?
Yeah,
What was your little hustles coming up?
everything. My parents, you know what I'm saying, did that with me as well. And this whole thing, like even with getting in trouble, like you just said, like parents were like, yo, you want to get in trouble, you know what I'm saying? Woo, woo. Cause they looking like bro, like I said, we in the burbs now. Like you want to go, you know what I'm saying, be like your cousins. Like my parents and they looking at me like, bro, like you're not hood, bro. Like your cousins are, like they might be is like you might go to your grandma's house and be around all that, but you got a nice roof, woo, like you want to get in trouble, bro. Like and definitely had to, you know what I'm saying, like look like damn, bro, like definitely is y'all like looking crazy. But the multiple hustles, like I said, my mother, my father, they put that into me at an early age. When I got 13, 14, my mother got me a referee job. And a lot of people from the area might remember me because I used to referee all the little kids' games. I grew up with a lot of little kids from the area type stuff. But even before that, I was the little kid in school. I had the candy, had the little fruities for sale, you know what I'm saying? I might bring deodorant one day and be like, bro, $2, you musty, you feel me? I had all that. And then after that, even when I was doing football, at 15 years old, started working at McDonald's. After practice or before practice, I'm at McDonald's, you know what I'm saying, cooking. Um, but my parents, you know what I'm saying, put that in me because the referee job, my mother got that for me. But that just went into like how you get in trouble. You know what? Anybody have time to do nothing. Nothing. School, football, working. You gonna see, you know what I'm saying, well, how we broke our neck. You feel me? So yeah.
Now, so then you evolved, like you started getting into business dealings.
Mm-hmm.
What was your journey like for that? Because first of all, you got a lot of stuff going on.
I do, brother.
You got a lot of stuff going on.
Respectfully, in the most humble way.
So how did your journey start getting professionally, legally into making money from
So my story is a little unique, and I'm gonna try to be detailed but as fast as possible, right? So you remember the you're a jerk phase? Well, I don't know, you know what I'm saying, you like that, but it was this phase back in the day, you're a jerk. And like when I was like 12, 13 years old, I was like already like 5'10", you know what I'm saying? So me being like 13, 5'10", trying to like dance, I'm looking stupid, right? So I'm like, all right, how can I be productive, right? So that's when, you know what I'm saying, I got the camera. You know what I'm saying? Back in the day, you had like the little flip camera with the one button. I got that junk. And then friends started rapping. Like I'm 13 years old, getting my friends bookings in California and everything. Like, and my comfortable space, I ain't gonna lie to you, is not in the suburbs. And my parents understood that. As long as I didn't get in trouble. My comfortable space was across the bridge, like in the trenches with the people I'm relating to. So with the studio stuff, back in VA where the joint called Shoot First, like the OGs or like older people just in general, like looking like 13, 14-year-old little niggas getting features. You know what I'm saying? And then with me getting the camera, I started doing $10 videos starting at 14. You know what I'm saying? The rappers used to pick me up after school. You guys, anybody pick me up after school, and I'm just riding around doing videos for $10. You know what I'm saying? Little 14, 15-year-old. I'm still like 6 foot though. So you looking like, nigga, you 15? Yeah. But I remember like my first like actual shoot, like they picking me up, woo woo. Mind you, I'm 15 years old. I got the whole block, the most gangsters listen to me. You feel me? I'm like, bro, I need you over there. I bet. He might got 3 bodies on him, whatever it may be. But they listening to this young dude, you know what I'm saying? And like, I ain't gonna say it was a controlling thing, but I definitely was like, oh yeah, I like this shit. You feel me? So it went to that. I always, you know what I'm saying, stuck with the camera. And then via fresh freshman year of college, I met this dude named my man Briscoe. And he started putting me in like all the clubs, you know what I'm saying, photo shoots, everything with the camera. I'm in all the rooms. And then with that, I met my guy Fat Cat and Cootie. And then they had me everywhere. When I was at school at Morgan, you ask anybody, I was never like no parties, hanging out. I was leaving Baltimore, going to DC and soaking up the game. Because a videographer, we like butlers. Like when we waiting to get paid, we see everything business-wise going on. And I'm sucking up everything. Like, oh, that's how you all right, woo woo. And you know what I'm saying? And then mind you, I'm in college. Like I said, I got a lot going on. I'm trying to make sure I don't miss nothing. My man Trey get this idea. Like, bro, I got artists I manage. Hey, bro, we need to, you know what I'm saying? They should do a brand, like, you know what I'm saying, like an online platform, woo woo. Like we put all the mixtapes on woo woo. You know what I'm saying? That's how DMV Music Plug came about. And that jump started, you know what I'm saying, taking off like bro, like you familiar with DMV Music Plug? Spanking. You probably spanking. People grew up, you know what I'm saying, with me type stuff. But that started putting a couple dollars in my pocket. The video stuff, like I said, I'm learning woo woo. I'm in the concerts, you know what I'm saying? Then after that, what was my next thing getting money? That's one thing you're gonna learn about me, bro. I always gotta get the dollar. Always gotta get the dollar. And after that, I had a t-shirt stand up there at Towson, starting my junior year. Shout out to Damon. I was a t-shirt guy. That developed a lot of relationships. From the Scholas of the world, Moose of the world, woo woo. Okay, baby. And so like this like I got video money coming in. I got t-shirt money, I got woo woo. I was always, you know what I'm saying, if you saw where I was from, you will understand why I hustle so hard. You will understand why my parents was like woo woo. Like people be thinking they have it hard, you know what I'm saying? But like I don't think niggas really like really know what a struggle is. Like it's been times where, you know what I'm saying, like, you know, niggas be on movies like using the bathroom in buckets and shit. Not TMI, but like niggas live through shit like that. So it's like,
Now my grandma from the South, we used to go down there. They got the outhouse.
Mhm.
I used to go through that shit too.
I'm telling you, bro, like shit different, like in the country, in the streets. Like in the streets, yeah, y'all know what I'm saying? Electricity, everything good. But in the country, it's a little different, bro. It's a little different. So yeah, so they always like, yeah, and then my parents always let it be known they got money. I was never spoiled. You know what I'm saying? I was always mad, like damn, bro, we in this, you know what I'm saying, this nice ass house, but I'm still getting fake Jordans and fake. I'm going to school getting clowned on like I'm the brokest guy. And I used to always like resent that, but shoot, I'm happy now. Cause like I saw what he was doing. I saw what he was doing. But cause they ain't want me to be that spoiled rotten little kid. And I'm happy they ain't do that. I was sad though. I wanted real Jordans.
Yeah, you could have worked with a couple. You know what I'm saying? You made me cry a little too hard.
You know
what I'm
facts,
saying? But
those wasn't even all the hustles. I'm so sorry. But keep going, bro.
So when you get around, and I don't know if you experience this type of temptation, but when the money start coming and you're around these type of people, the illegal activities start coming, and some of them be enticing. It seems like more money than you ever seen in your life. For you, you know, growing up, you know, having the right mindset that, you know, want to do the right things. What I got a two-part question. One is, what is it that now at this age, you know, times get rough or whatever, what is it that continues to keep you out the street? And what is it that make you feel like you that nigga when you get up in the day?
So the first question, you said what keeps me out of the streets?
Yeah, like,
Is that I was never in them, respectfully.
and you know how later on some people want to get tough after
they
jump off.
It's like this, right? You don't gotta be from the streets, you know what I'm saying, not be a hoe. Cause at the end of the day, reason why I got a lot of respect, I ain't running from nothing. You know what I'm saying? Win, lose, or draw, you will never hold me. You will never hold me. I swear to God. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you don't gotta be from the street to be tough. And I'm not no tough dude. I'm not no gangster tough woo woo. But you never gonna hold me. I'm a man. I'm a man. I'm a humble man. I'm a
solid.
I got good charisma. I got good energy. Woo woo. But you can ask anybody though.
Yeah, man.
You feel me?
Saying? Like,
so that's the thing. So the thing that kept me not going to the streets is that, you know what I'm saying, never been like you said, like, yeah, got friends that might have like enticing opportunities, right? And life is a long journey. So obviously niggas done woo woo, but I'm the guy that's more so like, hey, but we could do this and you might could stop that a little bit. Some niggas try to listen, some niggas don't. You know what I'm saying? But that's the shit I try to do.
A lot of dudes I see, they jump off the porch, they get in the rap game, they up, they look good. Next thing you know, they in the game.
Hold on real quick. What you say, baby? We doing it. Yeah, you messing me up. My fault, brother. My fault, bro.
So, you know, you see a lot of people that you know, they get in the game, they squeaky clean, then once they come up, they want, you know, be in the game, show some type of toughness, some type of hood.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And the reason for me asking that question is just it's important for people that ain't from the street to hear that.
Mm-hmm.
Like what is making you want to go do the wrong thing? I don't get it. That makes you tougher.
You want me to get, you know what I think it is, bro? Respectfully, bro, I think it's the hoes, bro. You know what I'm saying? I think that's a big factor, bro. Cause you know what I'm saying? Growing up, what's the thing that all the good girls want the bad guy, woo woo woo. So at a young age, you thinking you gotta, you know what I'm saying, be a certain way just so you could get the best girl in school. And I could be wrong. But I think that plays a big part. Pussy run the world, bro. And I think that's a big part, bro.
But I see bad guys, bad guy billionaires, bad guy millionaires all the time. They wasn't killing and selling drugs. That's right. So a lot of times when you're trying to teach that to people, they don't. Let me tell you how I look at it. I look at it like when you decide to do something that's wrong with life-changing consequences, you crazy.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because you got equal enough opportunity to do something just as well with none of that shit to go along with it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So I see it that way. But so let's talk about what you got going on now.
Mm-hmm.
Cause you got like 80,000 things. So many people you dealing with. Like, what you doing now? And you know music. So let's talk about music. You in the music.
Yeah.
What's your role? Like, what you do? You rap?
Nah.
What you do?
Everything else, and I'm that guy with it.
That's right.
Goddamn.
That's right.
Damo, what's good, baby? Goddamn, literally everything. And anybody that's watching this could vouch for me. Whether it's managing, whether it's marketing, whether it's doc connecting, whether it's setting something up, whether it's you want a side hustle for the rapping, whether it's whatever with that music stuff. I stand 10 toes that I'm the hardest with that. And anybody can vouch. Ain't I'm the hardest with this. I ain't lying to nobody. I swear to God, I ain't lying to nobody, bro. I swear to God.
Nah, that's
Did I answer that? My fault. Did I answer that?
Nah, you answered that.
But everything with music, damn, it's a long ass list, bro. Like I said, I connect artists with platforms. I do PR work. I manage TMC to down out Baltimore. That's the hardest walking right there. Most talented person I ever came across. He definitely a superstar. And there's a lot of other artists, you know what I'm saying, that I work with and rock with.
So how we see his music?
Who TMC the Don? So you can find on YouTube TMC THEDON. You know what I'm saying? No spaces. Y'all already know Hellcat Models. He about to drop his new tape soon. He got Doing It, Going Out, Going Stupid. You never heard the song Hellcat with the top back. When you gonna see what they missing, that's that man right there. And I met him when I was at Asylum Records and everything doing product management. Anything in the music world that you could think about, I think I went through and learned it. Yeah.
So let me steal some game then.
That's goody.
I'm an artist. I'm new. I'm fresh. I done got in the studio. I done got in the booth. I done made me a song. My men say it's nice. I done made me 10 songs. Now the hood saying I'm nice. They tell me I should do something with it. What's my first step? What should I do?
You got 10 songs that's nice and your hood with it?
My hood tell me
your hood rocking with it? You need to throw a show in your hood so you can showcase to the world that your team rocking with you, right? You know what I'm saying? Like show to the outside world that you could bring hard tickets. That's what everybody want to see. Whether it's fans, whether it's the label, whether it's whatever. You bring out hard tickets and you could get a little small joint, little 50 people joint. Make that bit look like it's 500. And then they go like, oh, this nigga got motion. Like, bro, you got to make that dollar like $1 million. So if you got the hood behind you, you got some, that's what you got to do, bro. You know what I'm saying? Make that hood like the country. And then you sweet money. And show love, you know what I'm saying? Be real with it. There's a lot of weird people in this music stuff. You see how New Dallas moving? You're the New Dallas with a zillionaire in Montana?
Yeah.
Love how them boys moving.
Moving good.
And they phrases bringing real niggas back, bro. And I might believe them, bro.
What's that, Texas?
Yeah. Like they realize support each other. They not too cool to do.
They bringing hoods together.
Bro, I really love what they got going on in Dallas, bro.
That's a real movement.
Explain what they doing? They doing what it's supposed to be. Like I said, they working with each other. They supporting each other. They investing in themselves. And like I said, they not too cool to be a rapper. Like they taking they whole team up to New York just to, you know what I'm saying, see that digital billboard, pop champagne. You know what I'm saying? Zillionaire, he might be the hottest thing, but his man Montana about to release out. He there with his phone out, like, yeah, look at my man, woo woo. That's what the music game need, bro. Like yeah, like it's a sport, but even with football, like basketball, we might be on that court going battle woo woo. But LeBron and Steph still the best of friends after. You know what I'm saying? So like, if we in the same area, bro, it gotta be some type of, you know what I'm saying, love, camaraderie, woo. We look stronger together. Even if y'all beefing. I'm like a firm believer on making our home look good, not look crazy. If we beefing, nobody else outside that house should know. We should still look like a unit. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, we trying to get rich. All that negative stuff is draining you from being rich. So yeah, Dallas, they got the right attitude, bro.
So being in your position of, you know, managing and doing a lot of stuff like that, do you firsthand like deal with the crabs in the barrel mentality? What's that like for you, Dylan, when you got to deal with that?
For my artists and like the men around me, it'd be irritating for them. I'm the type of person, like with anything, I don't like to dwell on anything negative or something I can't control. Cause we only get once, right? At 5 minutes, I was like thinking of something negative. I could have been being super productive with myself. You feel me? So like that crab in the barrel mentality, I don't like it. I don't agree with it. But I'm more so putting the effort to do the impossible and try to erase all that. Like I got the big show coming up on October 4th. Like, I got everybody on the lineup. Everybody from DMV that you could think of on the lineup. My goal is gonna be hard, but my goal is gonna get everybody on that stage. I told everybody, my goal is to remind everybody that we are the best area and we'll be definitely the best, we know what I'm saying, be together, you feel me? So my goal is the impossible, but you feel me, like when you wanna be great, you gotta go for the impossible.
Right, and that's my mission, right? I see like the Atlanta music scene.
I don't give a fuck about Atlanta, but I'm sitting there.
LA music
They
scene.
in shambles. I don't care about
I
Atlanta.
see the New York, yeah, they going through some shit, but
And
I'm just
no
saying,
no disrespect, right? And I know no saying I brought up Dallas. That's the only people I might bring up. But when it comes to like talking about DMV, bro, I don't even care to talk about nobody else. Cause we done heard it so much, bro. Why don't y'all support, like, you know what I'm saying, Atlanta? Why y'all do woo woo woo? Nigga, fuck all that, bro. At the end of the day, like, great people don't really worry about nobody. They might study, but they ain't worried about nobody else, bro. Like I
nah, for real.
I don't,
And that's why I say my mission is like, we gotta get our shit together.
together.
You know what I'm saying? We gotta get our shit
Together, bro.
And a lot of these guys that got opinions, they ain't out here doing shit. You
Ain't
putting
doing
no
nothing.
footwork. You ain't doing nothing to try to help the cause. You just talking about shit.
Just talking, they ain't feet on land, bro.
So what's it like? What's it like for you if you get an artist, a broke artist that's talented? You trying to put them on tours. You trying to, you know, get them out there. How, you know, for some of the people that may want to get into managing, you know, they may have a lot of talent in their community. They feel like somebody should do something with it and they don't know how. So, you know, like getting these guys on shows, getting these guys features, and these guys, like, what's the process for that? For a person that's just coming in.
And you say a broke artist that's talented.
You got a broke artist, he ain't got no money, but he get on that mic, he a $1 billion flow. But
then if that's the case, you gotta go for everything. You can't be too cool. Like you really gotta email everybody in regards to the tours, shows, features, everywhere. You can't be too cool. Like, for example, back in the day I was managing bro Kill VC broke for no. And we was kids, bro. We 18, 19, 20, like no money, woo woo. But I'm emailing Live Nation every time someone comes to Silver Spring, the Fillmore. I'm emailing woo woo, I'm calling woo woo. And people started, I don't know if they saw that same email, but they started coming to the area like, hey, we need to kill visa. No clout like that. We not paying to perform. Fillmore call like, hey, we need y'all on the stage. And we tearing it up. And it's like, people look at us like, how y'all getting at the Fillmore? We got the Fillmore like 4 times in 2 months. Ugly Guy, NBA Youngboy, Shy Glizzy, Wife and Lucy. We was calling that bitch the Killmore, I swear to God. And we had no money. I'm a college student, no money, but we look like a label out there, man. I swear to God. It's like you gotta go for it. People used to say like, "Yo, can you get us on the Fillmore jump?" And I was sitting on the email like, "Email buddy." Like, dang, you can't just get us on there. No, it's not that easy, bro. Like I'm real live, like going to the Ticketmaster website, scrolling all the way down and seeing who they hit for bookings. That's what I'm doing, cause that's what's gonna work. And then boom, bookings, lock. Then we in there. We in there. So it's like you gotta want it, bro. You can't just say you want it.
you gotta work.
You gotta work for it.
They want people to work for them.
Like LeBron ain't say I want to be the best basketball player. That boy worked. So yeah.
Work your ass off.
You hear me?
And you gotta set a standard for yourself. So how many artists you got now?
That I manage?
Yeah.
One.
One artist?
Yeah, because like I'm a firm believer on not dividing up attention. It wouldn't be fair to him or anybody else that I pick up. Cause I gotta it gotta work, you know what I'm saying? Gotta make it. And I don't wanna, you know what I'm saying, do 50-50 or, you know what I'm saying, 30-30-30 when I could just do 100. And then once that make it, I'll be able to, you know what I'm saying, put the guys on. And then I got artists around me, like, for example, you know what I'm saying, Demo Duncan, I got TFR92, I got Oxama, I got Big Bang Gotti. I got artists that I work with. Like, I got a plethora of artists that I work with, I rock with. But in regards to that management, you know what I'm saying, like, that's a headache. It's a headache I want not ask for. I ain't about to have a headache with the other guys. If they say they don't want to do something, I ain't about to stress them. But TMC like, nah, bro, you gotta do this. It's a different type of headache, and you gotta know how to preserve your energy. And I feel like me personally, I work better when I move like that. You know what I'm saying?
So they say rich people know where they're gonna be in 5 years.
Mm-hmm.
Where you see yourself in 5 years?
5 years, I see myself having the hottest new festival. In 5 years, I done won Best Executive. 5 years, TMC done got his Grammy. 5 years, what you be 14? Know what I'm saying? Baby girl's good. 5 years. My parents feel like they did their job. 5 years. Probably got like 3 properties. 5 years. My wife bad as a bitch. 5 years. You know what I'm saying? And everything running smooth, bro. Oh yeah, everything running smooth, bro. Yeah, I feel like that was a decent answer. Yeah, 5 years. Everybody that been around me feel like I didn't lie to them. That's what I'm gonna be.
Nah, that's a great jump right there. And that's, more people should take on those type of characteristics, like, great man characteristics, as opposed to the villain shit.
Mm-hmm.
That I go hard, kill anybody, moving type shit. Like, you said in 5 years, like, I never lied to nobody.
Mm-hmm.
In 5 years, that's something that you want.
Mm-hmm.
That's some super spectacular shit.
It is, cause it's like this, bro. Like I said, I realized so I wanted to be a rapper when I was like 5 years old, right? But when I got to like I said 8, 9, I realized to make it to be a rapper, you gotta look the part, you gotta sound the part, your tone gotta be like that, your voice gotta be like that, everything gotta be like that to make it. And I knew that wasn't me. That's why I like pivoted to like the business side and everything. But I've always had this energy. I've always had woo to where like a lot of people support me. A lot of people believe in me. A lot of people like make sacrifices for me to where it's like my biggest thing, like I ain't even working for myself no more at this point. It's for them girls and to make sure, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, people like, he ain't lie. He did what he was supposed to do. And that's gonna be good right there.
Nah, that's great. So let me ask you this. You speaking about the DMV and, us having to come together. What do you think needs to be done? How, I mean, and I'm not saying, I'm asking in ways of like, what is it that we can do to start coming together? Like, I believe it has to be a common cause. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, everybody can see. But I know I'm out here pushing. You out here pushing.
Mhm.
I'm quite sure there's a few other people out here pushing. You know what I'm saying? We don't all know each other yet. But them energies, when the stars align, it's gonna be great. You know what I mean? But for me, what I think is can help bridge, because there's a gap between the older guys and the younger guys. And the older guy around them younger guys. I'm listening to the older guys talk about the younger guys. They don't interact with them. Yeah, I know he 14, he breaking in cars, he done shot 2 people. I get it. He 14 though, bro. Y'all done already fuck him. He go to jail, somebody will kill his ass. Y'all done already took him there. I go hang with him, not hang with him, but I go to his game. You see what I'm saying? I pop up on the block with the new Lil Durk Joan or the new Glizzy Joan. You know what I'm saying? Well, I pop up with what's up with this Savage Joe right here. Show you fucking with this. Like, I interact with them young dudes. You got the ones that's 21, 22, 19, 11. I smoke weed. I hit J's with them young niggas because in the process of me smoking with them, we get a chance to build. And it ain't on no goofy shit. I get to get in their head for a minute. So every time when they see me, a lot of them youngers that's broke, they see me, they say, Jay, oh man, they go Big Homes. What's up, Big Homes? Smoke one with me. Come on, Sean. But while we right here, you gonna have to hit me. You know what I'm saying? So my way of trying to bring it together is interacting more, you know what I'm saying, and being more understanding towards, what they going through and what they got going on. But what do you think is a form of a way of us coming together, uniting, and getting where we supposed to be to see your vision.
Well, for one, I definitely appreciate the time, you know what I'm saying, that you take out, you know what I'm saying, to talk to the youngins. Because I don't think a lot of people really understand it. Or maybe even a what's up, you know what I'm saying, mean to a youngin. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
A genuine one.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But in regards to your question, you said what can be done for the DMV music scene to like flourish?
You know, for us to come together as that force. Like what
The music scene or just like the scene of everything?
shit. All of that shit is business, bro. You know, we trying to get in the game. We trying to get in that limelight too.
All right, so I ain't gonna hold you. People got to stop, in my personal opinion, cause I feel like you can see how I don't look at myself as a cool guy. You know what I'm saying? I look at me as me. You feel me? And I personally think a lot of people in this area need to stop thinking they too cool. Yeah, that's me personally. Like you not like you supposed to be a rapper. You ain't supposed to be too cool to do an interview. You ain't supposed to be, you know what I'm saying, woo, or like you a fashion designer. You ain't supposed to be too cool to, you know what I'm saying, do this runway show. It might only got 15 people, but you might get 15 sales. I think this area is respectfully, I think this area is extremely spoiled, bro. Cause like when you look at it, bro, DC is a top 3 concert market. It's a top 3 party market. It's just a top market, period. So when like let's say like artists get a little bit buzz, you know what I'm saying? You get your little $1,000 at Rose Bar. We got the most beautiful women here. Now they on your job. You not think I need to go to Kansas and get a new fan. You like, I'm making rapper money here. Streamer money doing all right. Distros throwing 10, 20 Ks like it's nothing. And I feel like stuff like that. And people keep saying we don't got labels saying stuff like Kevin Lyle's not up there in Baltimore. Like we don't got like 20 distros here like really going crazy. Like this area is like really spoiled when you think about it, bro. The club scene, we got detail out there, we got we're really spoiled, and we got so many outlets and influencers and woo woo. It's not hard for someone to get a little couple dollars and versus someone that's in like Arkansas or Alabama. They like, bro, I gotta go to Wisconsin, you know what I'm saying, get $1. I gotta go. They don't got all this there, but we do. And I feel like we take it for granted versus using it. We take it for granted. Like, we cool, we good, we up. I get free access backstage, we good. Nah, bro. Like, you shouldn't even think about getting free access. You should be thinking about owning that access. You know what I'm saying?
Should be some classes for a motherfucker when you get as soon as you cut your phone on, you can't even use it till you hear this motherfucker message. Should be some stuff, you know what I mean? But so
and it takes people like me not to give up. I wanted to, no sense, because like you said, it's a lot of people that has tried to push the narrative and trying, but it be so hard to convince people in this area. A lot of people give up.
Nah, I appreciate you not giving up, because I ain't give up.
You feel me?
I'm saying? I ain't no giving up. Like, you just gotta, you miserable, you broke, you fucked up, whatever it is, you still gotta push, right? Ain't no giving up. But not only that, we just not here to live. You know, we trying to accomplish some stuff, get some stuff done. You know what I mean? Like, we got things to do. But with all of the, so you're gonna have like people that see this, and people gonna want either knowledge or help with their careers or whatever. Like, what are all of the services you provide? You know what I'm saying?
All the services I provide, bro.
Yeah, and I ain't, you know, like, not to get your phone ringing, but you talented, bro, and people need to understand. Like, they say Donald Trump had 500 companies. I'm looking it up, right? Mark Cuban, Damon John, those 200-300 companies, right? And I used to be like, how the fuck you run 500 companies? And then one day I was sitting down and I was talking to somebody, and I said, I don't even have one company. That's probably why I'm not a billionaire, huh? That's probably why they billionaire. They got 5, I don't even got 1. So that's probably the problem right there.
Yeah.
So I started like, okay, it's okay to do multiple things. You know what I'm saying? For you, you got so many multiple things, but you provide a service, you know, for so many people that's trying to get their career to the next level.
Yeah.
What's all the, like, if I'm a rapper, what services you could provide for me?
I could provide PR work. I could provide that's public relations work. I could provide organization. I could provide you know what I'm saying, like media decks, pitch decks. I could provide everything. I'm sorry. I could pitch you to a label. I could, you know what I'm saying, get you a stylist. I could, you know what I'm saying, tell you clean your Instagram. I do everything, bro. I'm sorry, bro. Like, that's why I like made that face, cause it's like, yeah, bro, legit. Everything, bro. Everything. Artists, if y'all hear me, You got a question about anything, y'all get my phone, bro. And I got reviews.
Nah, for real. Nah, for real. And it's like a lot of these young guys that they don't know. They watch TV and they feel I can't reach out to this person. They too big. You know what I'm saying? But I know I'm nice, but they don't know me. I ain't got no followers yet, right?
And guess what? I kind of go and mix into that too cool shit, bro. Why don't you DM? Cause he might ignore you, or you might woo. Boy, the worst somebody could say is no.
You already got no. You already
you
don't
feel
got
me?
nothing now.
You feel me?
So you can't lose.
Bro, I ain't gonna hold you. When I learned it as a kid, I'm the best negotiator, boy. Like the worst someone could say is no, bro. I'm negotiating my ass off, boy, with anything. But yeah, bro, like you just said, so I don't got a whole bunch of followers, woo. But it might be that one person one day randomly and might see your shit and change your life. So you gotta go for everything.
So what gives you your confidence? Like, cause I asked you, what makes you feel like that nigga when you wake up? Because I know a lot of people, they talented but lack the confidence. Like, you know, some people feel, oh, I'm not a people person, or they just shy. Or what is it that makes you so confident, so sure of yourself?
Motivation to win, and to be honest, I just think I preserve my energy good, bro. Like earlier when I say I legit don't look at anything negative, I don't dwell on nothing negative, bro. I don't. And let's see, like, but for the confidence, it's like, I don't know. I just know I'm the hardest walking. I never questioned it. I work hard to let it be known. Hey, don't do the whole thing though. But yeah, though, that's a good. I never thought about it, bro. It is always, you know what I'm saying, been in me, not on me. I don't know. I know that's cliche to say, but I've been like this since I was 0 years old. Like dead ass. I don't think you see their energy, like they spit balls of me right there. You know what I'm saying? So
I've been like, a lot of people ask me questions. They be like, do you be nervous, you know, when you meet people, when you're growing, when you're doing this? And it's like,
yeah.
I've been under the spotlight so much in my life, but I've been under the spotlight for good things, and I've been under the spotlight for bad things. And the bad things I was under the spotlight for overrode all of this other shit. So for me to be in something that's happy or something that's good to be doing it, it's not that same feeling, right? You got that whole world looking at you from that evil eye, right? So when I get up in the mornings, I wake up, I'm happy, I'm not bitter, I'm not holding nothing against nobody, whatever. Everybody that snitched on me, everybody that left me for dead, everybody that turned their back, 50 play, whatever. I love you, bro. Like, I made it. I'm right here. I'm solid. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't got no blemishes, no scratches on my name, no nothing. I'm solid, and I made it, and I'm happy. So when I get up in the mornings now, my confidence comes from knowing I'm gonna make it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna make it. I've been through it, and like, even at my worst, I look better than you. You didn't know I was at my worst. You didn't know I ain't have $1. You looked at me and said, oh, you fresh, you fly. Bro, I got on a Nike t-shirt. This joint was $18. I got on some Nike shorts. These was $22. I got on some Nikes. These was $85. You know,
I ain't gonna hold you. That $18 t-shirt. That's a nice t-shirt.
that's a lot.
That's a nice t-shirt. You was sweet.
So I was trying to be fly. You know what I'm saying? And then not only that, but the $5 tees, and you know, I just tried to keep my appearance up. And you know, when I'm going to talk business with people, they looking at me like, oh, he doing something? You know, I ain't doing shit. I'm trying to get on, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I still feel, even in those moments, it's all right, I'm gonna be all right, I'm gonna make it, because I'm gonna work my ass off to get there, you know what I'm saying? So just a little bit of patience, but some people wake up throughout the day, they don't have that confidence, you know what I'm saying? And I congratulate you on that, bro. That's like a black man growing up and not out here having the confidence to brag about the dumb shit, the negativity. You talking some shit. You know what I'm saying? You really telling them shit, Brian, and like you really standing on business. So let's get to this, because
I want to answer this question, because you did ask me a question. I want to answer. I do be nervous. I ain't gonna hold you. I don't like talking to people. I'm a socially awkward person, and I don't know if you notice, like I be stuttering sometimes, right? I'm always nervous, but I look at life like, you know, like when you go to the pool My friends gonna be like, oh, here go the scenario. But you know when you go to the pool and like, you know what I'm saying, you might like put a toe in, you might walk in, like, that shit cold. Ooh. You do a cannonball and your body automatically adjusts to the water. That's how I look at everything. It's like ain't no point like tiptoeing. You might as well just jump in and you gonna get accustomed to it immediately.
Learn it. Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Immediately. Like you don't got time to think about woo woo. You think about breathing, swimming, woo woo, all that. So it's like I just go for it. I'm nervous each and every time. You know what I'm saying? And people that know me, they know. Cause like we might be out. I might look like the most injured person. But if you don't see me, I might be in a corner somewhere like, but I know I gotta do this. And I know how to. So it's like, yeah, we gotta, yeah. Like I said, I ain't too cool to talk to nobody. Nobody. And I do be nervous as fuck each and every time. I don't want to answer that because I know, yeah, but yeah.
So let me ask you this on the business standpoint too. So you had stores in Pentagon City.
Yeah.
How many stores you had in Pentagon?
So
So
we have four stores, right? Yeah, 4.
So black dude coming, you know, me, black dude coming out the hood. How the hell I get stores in the mall, man? How the hell I do that? I know about the up street right there, Miss Johnson, and they trying
Yeah.
to sell that right there.
Yeah.
Been there for 40 years. You in Pentagon, how the hell you get all these stores? Like, how the hell, what's that process like?
So like I said, when I was a kid and I was researching and emailing, I mean, up there, I mean, obviously you gotta have an LLC and stuff, but apply. It's like a job. It's like applying for a job. Apply, got approved. I ain't trying to make it sound that simple, but legit, we made sure our business was intact, showed proof of income, maybe even finagled the numbers a little bit. You know what I'm saying? But we got in that bitch and we started out. Rest in peace, one of my mentors, Guns, cause this how it started. Cause I don't know if you remember a store called Core back in the day type situation, but he owned Core and I was working with them, but then I expanded and I started managing Stadium. You remember Stadium? I was managing Stadium at 24 years old. I had to tell them niggas I was like 30 because I ain't want them to look at me crazy. But Guns got me that job and everything. But nonetheless, he had the store in Pentagon and he passed away during COVID to a brain aneurysm type stuff, right? And me and my partner was like, you know what I'm saying? We don't want nobody to come in here and put like candles in here. You feel me? So like that what made us like leap out there and like ask the mall and apply woo. And you know what I'm saying? They gave it to us and we started out with that store. And then we were like, damn, how we gonna expand woo woo? You know what I'm saying? Then look at this other store. I found a salon in the mall. Gutted that salon out, took all the little nail stuff out, whoop, became the best fashion boutique anybody ever seen. So we turned the first store to a women and kids store, and then the newest store we made the men's store, and then we had one store that was the holiday season store on like the main level, and then we had a selfie museum. But the fact that we did that first store good, the mall was like, yeah,
A
y'all,
selfie museum.
a selfie museum.
What's going on in there?
Different. You got Barbie boxes. You got what? Hold on. What's that? What's up? Babe, you gotta hurry up. You gotta hurry up. Come on, stop playing. You playing. You playing. But yeah, I like Barbie boxes, illusions, everything you could think of from a selfie museum. We had that in there. I had, you know what I'm saying, 24, 25 years old, we got the school buses pulling up, you know what I'm saying, for field trips at the Pentagon Mall. Dead ass. Dead the fuck serious.
Nah, you
I got some shit, bro. Hey, shout out to Good Projects. You feel me? Cause you know what I'm saying, you talking about talking to the youngest earlier. Darius and over that Good Project do a great job, you know what I'm saying, with keeping the youngest intact and really like being feet on land with all that stuff, right? And then you know what I'm saying, I don't know if I told, like I said, work with Broccoli City. That's the family. They doing a lot for a young dude that, you know what I'm saying, that somebody else might not even woo woo. So definitely shout out to Broccoli City. That's another thing with the artists. Y'all need help. I work Rocket City, Trash Mag. Shout out to most of my guys, Hugs and Sauce over there at Trash Mag. And every situation I got came from hard work and then being solid. Solid. You guys Trash Mag.
That's
They said,
important. Solid. You hear that? The most
Solid.
important part. Solid. Not backdoor.
nope.
Not slimy.
You feel me?
You know what I mean?
That shit ain't
Solid.
cool. That shit ain't cool at all. But solid. And they're like,
Okay, Kylan. I told you he'd be walking. He done took 4 or 5 steps.
yeah,
today.
there you go. There
He's
you go.
stepping good, man. Look at all these steps.
But then I forgot what the last thing he said, man. But yeah, oh yeah, for the artists and everything, yeah, like said the broccoli said, oh yeah, no, Trash Mag, that's what it was, you know. So I bought Trash Mag here back in April, right? Cause I legit try to, you know what I'm saying, help the DMV scene always as possible I ever can, right? And when I brought him here, you know what I'm saying, I took him to everything from Rose Bar to the White House, from Ben's Chili Bowl to whatever you could think, to the floaters, you feel me? And they saw that I was connected with, okay, like with the older gentlemen. I was connected to people our age. I'm 30. I just turned 30. Connected to people my age, and I'm connected to the youngest. And the trash man was like, bro, respectfully, hopefully this ain't too much information, but they was like, bro, we ain't never met someone like you. Like, you legit connected to everybody. You got respect from everybody. Like how you said earlier, like yeah, like you got, you know what I'm saying, respect from the street dudes, woo woo. Like I got respect from like legit anybody. I could call a couple politicians right now. Just simple fact, I really know how to talk to everybody. But they was like, bro, we need you to, you know what I'm saying, be on the team. And that what hard working, like you said, being solid come. Cause if I wasn't solid, I wouldn't have been able to do like all them favors and do everything I was supposed to do that weekend and get that position.
That you know, being trustworthy goes a long way.
Long way.
It goes a long way. So before I'm gonna change topics.
Let's get it. And I'm enjoying myself too, just to let you know. You know, I'm definitely enjoying myself.
Topics because it been a thing to me where, and I don't want to disrespect the dude. My show is not a show about bringing the next man down. My show is not about, you know, trashing. Like, I ain't into that. But this is a conversation that I want to talk to, especially with you from your mindset. Charlie Kirk been killed.
Yeah.
The Republicans are pushing the law that if you talk bad about Charlie Kirk, you could be fired or prosecuted some kind of way. And not only that, you know, like Jimmy Kimmel posted lost his show about talking about Charlie Kirk. My thing about the topic of conversation is Charlie Kirk life was built on his views about everybody else. So now that Charlie Kirk gone and people got views about him, there's consequences behind it. For me, black people see the, and I feel as white, you know, America that do shit and then cry wolf later. Like Charlie Kirk talked bad about every damn day. And then now that he's gone and somebody say something, there's a consequence for it.
Nah, that's what was
Do black people understand what's going on with that?
Bro, I don't know, but I ain't gonna hold you, bro. That whole situation, to me, lame as hell. Cause I didn't even know Buddy before he died. And it's not a simple fact of heartless, but I'm a realist. Bro, like, I didn't know who he was when he died, and I was like, oh, okay. Let's be real, bro. Somebody died right now in Iowa, but does it affect me? Like, am I speaking wrong? I don't know if I sound like a dickhead, bro. But if someone I don't know, you know what I'm saying, passed away and I ain't heard about, it's non-existent to me. So when that stuff happened with him, I'm like, and I see the outrage, and I see our own people like, oh, you only had to agree with woo, but he still ain't deserve to die. True. But like, bro, we got so many issues with our own that we don't worry about
house shit. We keep worried about all that shit.
Yeah, we worry about other people.
That's how they put the smoke over our house, bro. Pull the wool over our house because we forget about what's going on with us.
You feel me?
Entertaining that other bullshit.
Like, bro, I ain't gonna hold you, bro. I ain't about to, respectfully, bro. I'm not a racist. I love everybody, but I'm not worried about the white man when our black folks, you know what I'm saying? Well, I can't do it. Like, I'm not rallying behind no white man, bro. I'm not doing it. We got too much issues, bro. I can't do it, bro. And then, like, shout out to Jimmy Kimmel. He a good dude. Definitely sucks that, you know what I'm saying, he, you know what I'm saying, got suspended, woo. But you know how much bullshit that we take, and like, we'll look at our own and be like, oh, he probably deserved it. Or he was probably like belligerent, woo. And that's the stuff that I don't like. So like, no disrespect to Jimmy Kimmel, woo, but I'm not rallying behind them white people. I'd rather get us up.
Right.
Us up. And I don't think
behind this cause.
I don't think it's disrespectful. But I just see how other races support their own and don't support us. Black people, we the coolest niggas. We accept everybody. Everybody come to our cookout. We ain't going to any dinners.
Nah, because, and I'm glad you said that, because let me tell you something. Black people, y'all gotta understand this something too. And it's not about being racist, it's about waking up. You go to that Asian community, they ain't letting you in. You go to that white community, they ain't letting you in.
Nope.
You go to that Hispanic community, they ain't letting you in.
Nope.
In that black community, we got Asians, Hispanics, whites, we got everybody there, bro. And they take from our communities and take it back to their communities, and our communities suffer because we don't come together and protect, you know, what's ours. We allow
And I don't
everybody
like
to
that.
take a piece of ours and keep it moving. Then let me switch to this because it's out there publicly. You know what I'm saying? Again, it ain't personal. It's just something public out there. Young Thug. Is he a rat?
I don't care. Not street dude.
I mean, just
You know what I'm saying? I don't care, bro. Like this. I look at the thug shit like on some like being a rat goes, you know what I'm saying, deeper than just you telling somebody. I feel like it's a moral thing. Now, do I think this dude is a scumbag? Yes. Now, is it strictly because of the rat? No. But is it related? Might be. Because for the simple fact of, you know what I'm saying, for one, going hard on Gunna, you know what I'm saying, woo, death on rats. But let me tell my brother to take the same deal. Nah. And then death on rats. People start saying you a rat. Hey guys, let's chill on me real quick. Well, nah, bro, you don't know how you fucked up. You know what I'm saying? That man Gunna missile. Now here's the only thing I'll give Thugger. That was a grown man on 23-1, and his best friend turned on him. Wasn't answering phone calls. I'll give him that. Anybody, you know what I'm saying, be angry off of that. But the way he was carrying it, nah, he ain't carry that he was supposed to. He wrong.
My reason for it is the only reason that I asked that question is because you said something about never lying for 5 years, staying solid, being 10 toes down. You the street nigga, you gotta stand on that shit.
You do.
You a good working dude, stand on that shit. You know.
If you say you can't say nothing in the interrogation room, you cannot be on video for 2 hours and 30 minutes.
Talking about call me if you need to know something, just don't share it with the world.
You feel me? Like
a lot of people still going back and forth. My only reason for asking about it,
we sold them drugs. Huh? I don't know. Like I said, I don't care. Personally, I don't care about it, right? Like I said, I'm a civilian. I'm not a street dude, I'm a real dude. Will I ever rat? No, right? Just only for the simple fact of, like I said, like, one, some people around me, but as well, it's like this, right? You see, I got 2 beautiful little girls, right? I can't have them looking over their shoulder, just for the stigma that comes with it, right? And obviously, I ain't doing nothing wrong, so my lawyer's gonna handle anything regardless. But it might sound stupid, and some of my family members might look at me crazy, but I'd rather, you know what I'm saying, be held down, my family taken care of, versus, you know what I'm saying, looking over my shoulder.
Nah, for real.
That's me personally.
For real.
That's not nothing street, no woo-woo. That's just
for real.
How I want to move.
You know, I had to learn when I chose to, you know what I'm saying, not sell drugs, right? And I was being around guys that sold drugs. They wasn't selling drugs around me, but I was around guys that sold drugs. One day I was in a car with a guy. I ain't doing nothing. We ain't doing nothing. Police pull us over. He got lights, register, everything good. When the police pulled off, I said, damn, bro, I could have been going to jail by association, right? This dude heavy in the street. So I say, even though I'm not in the street, I'm still hanging around the same things that could put me away, you know what I'm saying? And so I just had to like realize like, nah, I gotta think a little more smarter with my life, you know? If I separate myself, I gotta separate myself, you know what I'm saying?
And then it's deeper than like just to like the telling aspect for me. It's like this, right? I don't really fuck with cops like that off the strength of a couple of situations, but it's like when you tell them, bro, why you helping them people do their job? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we paying them, let them do their job, bro. At the end of the day, whether you're a street dude, a librarian, or woo, you could probably get the same outcome 9 times out of 10 if you just shut up and let your lawyer do it. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not helping that dude that might go over there, you know what I'm saying, and kill a black person just because I'm not doing that. You know what I'm saying? And then my man had to tell me the other day, like, that rat shit is way deeper than just telling. It's, you know what I'm saying, back in the day, like, during slavery. I don't know if you're wrong, but my man told me, right? But during slavery, like, the house nigga that's telling that, you know what I'm saying, fucking up his own people, but for him to be a house nigga, what is he doing? He ratting. So it's like, it's more than just the street stuff. You're a scumbag, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're a scumbag. Especially if you was doing shit too, you're a scumbag.
Yeah, they took you out the field with us, nigga.
You a scumbag.
Put you in the house.
You a scumbag.
And you in there with them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But
I will say real quick, though, I feel like all these new niggas, I feel like they fucked up. And I don't, like I ain't a street dude. I think they messed up by saying, you ratting even if it's outside of paperwork. Cause it used to be paperwork. If it ain't paperwork, you can't say nothing to me about shawty woo woo. But now ratting could be whatever. It could be whatever, young. And I feel like they messed themselves up there. Cause if y'all shit the paperwork, that might be cool right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, please deal woo woo. Bro, I don't know. plea deal's part of the game. I don't know why. I don't know where that shit was.
Yeah, when he got locked up, his paperwork was good, but they ain't see that interview down there. You see what I'm saying? That ain't on the paperwork.
And I feel like that saved a lot of niggas in the past.
It did.
It used to be just paperwork. Now it don't even matter. It's interrogation videos. It's what you heard. It's what woo woo. It's the plea deal you took. It don't even matter. Your plea deal might not even say nothing crazy, but now you took a plea, bro. Oh, I know. You know what I'm saying? Thugger took a plea. I don't know.
So, anything before we go, what you want to say? Because, you know, it's about the youth, it's about the women, it's about the solid man that's out here trying to do for himself, bro. Whether you just coming home from prison, whether you coming out the military, whether you just got off drugs, you trying to get your life right, you ain't never too old, bro. But what would you say to these people? Because some people don't have the energy to drive. They don't even know how to look that way. I hear great speakers talk. Sometimes they talk and I be like, damn, that's what I've been trying to say. Like that. They'll show me what I'm trying to say. Like, I'll know something, be like, and then when they say it, I'm like, okay, that's what I meant. That's what I wanted to say right there. So what you're getting ready to say may be something that somebody need to hear for that day. You know, you could be changing somebody's life just because that's what you do. So your word's gonna go across the country, gonna go across the world right now. So what you got to say to the, you know, the youngest coming up, the, you know, older people trying to get it together. Everybody's trying to do right.
Staying solid might be tough, but it always gonna get you the best outcome. Like I said earlier, you only live once. Do not pay attention to anything negative. Use that time wisely and try to be productive on yourself. Do not look for yourself in others. Do not expect anything from others. A lot of people mess up relationships or just have the wrong mindset by expecting too much. No, expect from yourself. Work, you know what I'm saying, to where like whatever you expecting, you get it because you working for it. You know what I'm saying? Treat all the women in your life with love and respect. Cause you said women. Like I said, I grew up with women. I got 2 beautiful baby girls. Baby girls, come here. And yeah, bro, just believe in what you got going on and don't give up. And come here. And you said like the older people, don't give up. Everybody's journey is different. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, everybody's journey is different. You feel me? You could be a millionaire at 55, homeless at 30. You never know. Never give up. Stay true to, you know what I'm saying, what you believe in. Yeah.
You got
and I'm the hardest walker.
Hey, he right here with his kids, man. You know, he doing interviews, he got his kids. He, you know, hands-on father. It's just us right here, you know. So y'all gotta understand that it's a lot to go into it. He had great parents coming up, which helped them to want to be a great parent, which he is. But for all of y'all that want to be, you can be. You know what I mean?
I like that. You can be.
You can be, bro. And you gotta take that T off can't. My grandmother used to tell me, I hate a man that can't. I hate a man that can't. And every time I used to say I can't, she used to say, I hate a man that can't. You know what I mean? So you gotta take the T off and then you can. You know what I mean? But super great example right here, you know, for Black men. You know, he get up, he don't let the streets influence him to want to be this thing they put in everybody's mind. He represent his daughters, he represent his parents, he trying to get the youth together, he trying to get the elders together, he trying to get this music scene going. He one person, you know what I'm saying? He got 1,000 jobs, he wearing 1,000 hats, but I'm happy to see you doing it, bro. It's like people need to see these type of examples, right?
Yeah.
And he ain't no sucker, so get that right. Tough guy, you know what I'm saying? He's still tough. Still doing all the stuff y'all want to do, but y'all can't do. Y'all in the streets all day hanging on the block getting high with a gun and you ain't got no money, bro. You've been in jail 4 times this year.
Tripping.
Wake up, bro. You know what I mean? But yeah, we waiting on your 5 years, man. In 5 years, we want.
It's gonna be beautiful. You gonna be right there with me though.
You back with the super beautiful wife.
Yeah.
You got to bring her back with you on the show.
I ain't gonna hold you. I low-key might already got that.
Okay.
Shout out to Shorty, man.
All right, look, this moon, we up out of here. Go to that bio, hit the link, tune in, get your Everfresh. Make sure you go get that Everfresh, man. You got to get your Everfresh. I need them subscriptions, man. Subscribe.
Hey, subscribe.
Get them up. Like I'm saying.
Comment, subscribe. Where you at right now with the subscriptions?
Probably damn near 400. I need 10,000.
You at 400 right now?
Yeah, I need 10,000.
Man, what was I about to say? Yeah, get my man. I was trying to come up with a deal, you know what I'm saying, for the concert. But look, October 4th, DMV Music Plug, my 10-year anniversary concert. About to be the biggest show of the year. I'm partnered with Broccoli City and Trash Mag. And I was able to partner with them with not giving up, staying solid. There was a whole bunch of times where my heart was broken, but you gotta pivot and keep, you know what I'm saying, going. I'm talking about with business, you know what I'm saying? But October 4th, Broccoli City Trash Mag, DMV Music Plug 10 anniversary star, Nino Page, Big Flock Thrax Reunion, Q the Fool, TMC the Don, 3 Black, Don Delay Floaters. Let me go to the, man, it's everybody
You still got
up.
slots?
Huh?
Still got slots on?
I got slots for the love, man. I definitely got slots for the love. It's like this, right? Everybody on that lineup is someone that I'm close with, someone that could vouch for me. You know what I'm saying? They understood, like, yo, like, buddy didn't put in that work. And like I told everybody when I called them, this show is to remind y'all, DMV, best, most talented musical area, period. We're the only area with multiple layers of music. Go-go, hip-hop, trap, free car music, backpack music. We got the Juniors of the world. We got R&B, you know what I'm saying? Everything. Rock music, shout out to Breezy Supreme. We legit got good quality music all over. And I'm trying to remind everybody that we that. Like I said, I don't want to hear nothing about Atlanta. They in shambles. I don't want to hear nothing about nobody. We is that.
That's right.
You feel me?
That's right. You
So
hit it.
yeah.
It's Moon. Stay tuned.
Gang.
It's the Situation Room. We out.
Swap.